Hey everybody. I've been getting a lot of questions about my Death Knight DPS build, so decided to answer them a little bit. In the new patch that just came out, it kind of nerfed Frost Death Knights again, giving unbreakable armor for, kind of a debuff from 25% down to 10% strength, and it doesn't absorb any damage anymore. Not too big of a loss, but I'm just going to explain the rotation. The build I'm showing you right now is the exact same build as in my two-handed Frost DP, or Duel Weild Frost DPS video. Sorry. It's the exact same thing. Explain the glyphs. I'm going to explain why I have Death Rune Mastery. Just make it a little bit easier on everybody. The reason I have Death Rune Mastery is because when you're using the rotation, it keeps your runes even if you don't have them. Because like you're gonna need to use you're gonna have to use obliterate, and then after that you're gonna have to use right after you use obliterate, you're gonna do 2 frost strikes, and then you're gonna use icy touch again, and then right after that you gotta use plague strike, and you don't want those on cooldown, so you use death runes. So you're going to be using Icy Touch, Plague Strike, 2 on cooldown. Then you're going to be using Obliterate, so you're out of Frost in you're out of Frost runes, and you're out of Death or Holy runes right now. You're going to do a Blood Strike, and then you're going to do 2 Frost Strikes. By then, you'll still be on cooldown on the other 2. So that's where you go in and you use the Death rune that was created for the Blood. After that, Frost will be regenerated, or you'll have more Death runes that'll be regenerated, and you just keep going. One downside, if you choose not to use Death Rune Mastery, that's up to you. I like it, it works good. If you don't want to use it, you have 3 extra talent points that you can use. That's up to you. One thing I do like about Death Rune Mastery is if you're doing a lot of AOE mobs, what you'll do is you'll use Icy Touch, Plague Strike, Pestilence, which is the AOE disease carrier that'll pass it around, Blood Strike, then Obliterate. And if Obliterate doesn't give you that free Howling Blast, and you want to get your DPS up to like 4,500 easy, don't even worry about it. Keep going through the rotation. After the second Frost Strike, use Howling Blast. You'll still be able to do all of your attacks. You'll do Icy Touch, Plague Strike, Blood Strike, and then when you get to Obliterate, it'll have, I think, either 2 or 1.5 second cooldown. Just do Blood Strike again, and then you're back. And you can just keep doing that over and over again. And that 1.5 seconds isn't going to do anything to your DPS, but it will increase that thing really high. It works really well. I like it. It does a lot of damage, and if you get a good crit going on, you can do some pretty powerful damage with that. And that's just it. I just wanted to explain the rotation. I'll have the rotation in the description again. Again, it's Icy Touch, Plague Strike, Blood Strike, Obliterate, Frost Strike, and if you want, if there's a lot of mobs, you can cast a Howling Blast after the second Frost Strike and then repeat. It's the same thing over and over again. There's no tricks to it. It's probably the easiest rotation. If you go on any of these websites looking at Blood DPS and Unholy DPS, these really complicated rotations where you have like 7 different types of runic power burns, this one has no runic power burns. It's the same rotation, and it gives you the best DPS you can ask for being retarded. I'm not saying this is a retarded build, but you don't have to be a super genius to figure it out. You just press one button the exact over and over and over again. I mean, I've tried Blood DPS trying to make the macros for it. It's really difficult to do. You have to have like 7 different buttons with macros. It's kind of an exaggeration, but I don't like it. I love this build. Been using it since 3.0. And it's just a good build to use. It's good DPS. I mean, it's probably not going to be as good as a professional Blood DPS player that plays World of Warcraft since it came out and spends 37 hours a day on it. Yeah, there's not 37 hours in a day, but apparently to them that is. So this is a good DPS. Don't flame it. It works well. Don't complain. If you don't like it, too fucking bad, don't use the build. Don't bitch, okay? Go onto another website and get some other loser's Blood build, okay? I'm just another loser posting out the Frost DPS. If you don't like it, don't fucking use it. Go look at another DPS video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, post 5. If you didn't, post nothing or 1. It's up to you. Thanks a lot.